everyone. Today we will learn how to calculate compound interest annually, quarterly, monthly, daily, and weekly using the formula which you can see on the board. A is equals to P into 1 plus R over N T. At the end of the video, please like, share, subscribe, and also write the comment in the comment section. In the formula, A means amount, P means principal, T means time, R means rate of interest, N means number of times amount compounded. That means if it's annually, then N is equals to 1. That means only once in a year. N is equals to 4 when it is quarterly. That means 4 times in a year. N is equals to 12 monthly, means every month. N is equals to 365 means daily, every day. N is equals to 52 means weekly, every week. Now in the question, a person who borrowed an amount of rupees 25,000. So in the question, it is already given what is the principal. The principal is 25,000 rupees. At 12%, an annual rate of compound interest. So R is already given, which is equals to 12%. We have to convert this R in terms of a decimals. So we can write it as 12 over 100, which is equals to 0.12. For a period of 4 years compounded annually, whenever you have to calculate the compound interest, the term will be compound in the question. So that will help you to figure out that whether you have to calculate the compound interest or a simple interest. So compounded annually means N is equals to 1, T is equals to, it's already given 4. Now we will apply the formula. A is equals to, in place of P, it's 25,000 into 1 plus 0.12 over 1 into 1 into 4. So if I will solve this further, I'll get 25,000 into 1 plus 0.12 raised to power 4, which is equals to 25,000 into 1.12 raised to power 4. If I will multiply 1.12 4 times, I will get here 25,000 into 1.57, which when I will multiply, I will get it equals to 39,250. So that is the value for the amount. Now in the question, total amount we have already calculated. Now we need to find out what is the value of interest, compute the interest. So for the compound interest, the formula is amount minus principal. So we will use this formula and we will calculate how much compound interest is in this particular question. 39,250 is the amount minus 25,000 is the principal amount. When I will solve it, I will get it equals to 14,250 rupees. So that means the interest for this particular question is 14,250. Now let's understand the other questions as well. Now in this question, the principal amount is given equals to 10,000. R is given equals to 12%. So we have to change it into decimals. We can write it as 12 over 100, which is equals to 0.12. Now since it says compounded quarterly, so N is equals to 4 and T is equals to 3. Time, it's 3 years. Now we have to calculate how much is the interest and the total amount. So we will use the formula here. A is equals to P into 1 plus R over N into T. So we will put all the values whatever are given. So in place of P, 10,000 into 1 plus, in place of R, 0.12 over, in place of N it is 4 raised to power, in place of N 4, in place of T 3, which is equals to, if I will solve it, 10,000 into 1 plus 0.03. If I will divide 0.12 with 4, I will get 0.03 raised to power 12, which is equals to 10,000 into 1.03 raised to power 12. When I will solve this value together, I will get it equals to 14,257.61 rupees. Now this is the value for the amount. Now we have to find out the compound interest. Compound interest is always equals to amount minus principal. We'll write on here 14,257.61 minus 10,000, which is equals to 4,257.61 rupees. Now let's understand the other questions as well. In the question, we have two parts. This is your part A and this is your part B. In part A, we have to find out compounded monthly. That means N is equals to 12. In the second part, it says compounded daily. That means N is equals to 365. The rest, the value of P is same. The value of T is same. So we will write on here for the first part, P is equals to $2,500. Then R is equals to 1.5%, which we need to convert it into decimals. So if I will do 1.5 over 100, I will get it equals to 0.015. Then we will apply the formula here. So the formula is A is equals to P into 1 plus R over N into T. So we will put all the values here. T is equals to 4. So we'll write down here 2500, 1 plus 0.015 over N is equals to 12 raised to power 12 into 4, which is equals to 2500 into 1 plus, if I will solve this part, 0.015 over 12, I will get it equals to 0.00125 raised to power 48. And if I will solve all this together, I will get it equals to 2654.49 as the amount. Now we need to find out what is the compound interest, which is equals to amount minus principal, which is equals to 2654.49 minus 2500, which is equals to $154.49. Similarly, for B part, we have to just apply the formula. R value is different, so R is equals to 1.2%. If I will change it into decimals, it would be 1.2 over 100, which is equals to 0.012. So we will use the formula here. A is equals to, formula will remain same, 2500 in place of P, 1 plus 0.012 over, now N is 365 into 4, which is equals to, if I will solve this, I will get 2500 into 1 plus 0.012 over 365 into 1460. If I will solve this part, I will get equals to 2500 into 1.05, which is equals to 2622.92. So we need to find out here the compound interest, which is equals to A minus P. So the value of amount is 2622.92. Principal is 2500. So the value we will get it equals to 122.92.